y'all. This is KKHOH's House of Higamori. It's been a long time, but I'm back. And, well, I just was like, hey, I kinda want to do a couple more reviews. That'd be cool. So here I am, just chilling around. Today I'm coming back with Sword Art Online. So I started getting back into Netflix and, just kind of going down the line. If you guys have any requests in the comments, I'll probably be getting off that, but for now, I'm just gonna start off and just, go down the line, because it's fun. Anyway, I'm now going to be posting on my KKHOH account, because the Kiri Kondo one kind of just dropped off. Stuff happens. And that's about it. I don't think I'll be I don't know how regular I'll be. I mean, it'll depend on, how long the series is gonna be, and then, how much time I'll have. I mean, it's been busy. Currently a senior right now in high school, and that's just honestly insane. Also, this is also just kind of coming back. I'm not very proficient in, editing. This is all done in one take, so, just bear with me in case there are awkward pauses. I've got notes. There you go. I'm prepared. But anyway, let's get on into it. You probably clicked on this and thought, cool, another review of Sword Art Online. There's never been one of those before. And then you're here. So in case you're still here, great job. Gold star for you. Let's get into this. So, in case you haven't known, Sword Art Online, the anime, it's going to be 25 episodes. Definitely classify this as your action adventure. It's definitely, to me, not exactly scientific enough to call sci-fi, but it does take place in the future, and there's technology, but it kind of feels more fantasy to me. But anyway, so what it's about is that this takes place in kind of 10 years later of Japan, and centered around this guy named Kazuto. And there's this new game that came out called Sword Art Online. Title, there you go. And it is part of an innovative type of game playing where it's more immersive, called a nerve gear, where you put it on and you're actually in the game, see it for similar to the Oculus Rift. I believe so. Anyway, but turns out on the day of launch and everybody logs in, it turns out you can't log out. That's the freaky part. So, if someone tries to take off that nerve gear, which is on your head, you're dead. It sends out a microwave signal that just fries your brain out. And then if you die in this RPG, then you die in real life. It sends also same microwave signal, and it fries your brain out. Great. So, the only way these players can get out of this game is to... The only way they can get out of this game is to beat the game and clear all 100 floors and defeat the final boss, and then everyone gets logged out and everyone's happy. So how we're seeing it is through the eyes of this screen name's Kirito. I said Kazuto before, this is his real name. And he was a beta tester before, somehow didn't see this coming, and he is bent on getting the heck out of there. And you can see why. I mean, I don't know, as fun as playing video games is, I don't know if you want to get torched by a dragon and die in real life. That's not a good idea. Anyway, so that's kind of the synopsis there. Definitely it created a lot of spin-offs after that. I believe came out in 2011, I believe. There's even a sequel to it, which I have not seen yet. I'm intending on seeing it, but I haven't seen it yet. And on face value, it's pretty darn good. We've got action. The animation is definitely, at least the fight scenes, I don't really have much problem with it. It definitely keeps you engaged. And actually, the episodes run pretty quickly. The actual, you don't feel as if you're going through each floor with them, and that can work for and against the anime somehow. Like, one episode later, he's like 20 levels up and like in like a billion floors, and you're like, where even are we right now? So if you like to see that kind of progression, I don't know if you'd want to see it. Kind of the episodes, the way they run, are kind of more, starts more just vignettes, like, we meet a character's problem, Kirito saves the day, super cool, or maybe even 2 episode arcs. It's not, so on that level, it's entertaining. Definitely is just, like, enjoy, you just kind of watch and go, okay, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool thing. And he definitely finds his one lead, romance, and that's pretty cool. It's a Asuna, it's kind of your romantic lead that gets introduced a little later on, but you've got, definitely have, like, kind of a little harem style in the sense that you introduce a girl, and then the girl maybe or may not fall in love with her, and then goes, oh, hi, I love you, and then he's like, okay, cool. Like, nothing much other than that. I guess it's fun. If you're into that, that's cool, and you'll probably be into that too. And for Kirito himself, the main character, I was definitely not a fan. First of all, he's really grossly overpowered. Like, somehow he can defeat everyone, and he knows, like, everything about this game. And he's just too powerful to root for. I'd rather him be beaten in, say, a duel a couple times, or, like, see him actually progress and work. It seems like it's just way too easy for him, so I don't feel as if I should be really rooting for him, because you already expect, oh, everything's gonna be fine. Who cares? So yeah, how do I feel about it in general? I'd recommend it to people, actually someone who's starting off in anime and just looking for some fun, breezy action. Don't look into it too hard or else you'll get irritated. I remember in class, like, my friend had already watched it and I was like, hey, look at this thing. It's so irritating. And, I definitely synopsized, that's the main meat of the show. There is a second arc, which is from, I believe, episode 16 on. It's definitely not as strong as the other one, and I'm not getting into it because of the fact that if I do, it's kind of spoilers for the first arc being done. To be honest, it feels as if they, like, some guys were together and, like, they finished their 13 episode core and they just needed 3 extra to get the show done, and then they're like, we still have, like, 9 episodes left to go till the end of the season. And they're like, wait, what? And then they're just like, let's do this, I guess. And then they did it. Definitely ties everything up for the most part. Again, if you don't look too hard, it's definitely more entertainment, and I'd call it fantasy rather than science fiction, because science fiction seems slightly more plausible. Like, if, for example, microwaves, you'd have to have a good lot of energy to fry a brain out. And I just I'm taking computer science right now, actually, and I just imagine, like, what kind of programmers would just be, like, writing code for, or, like, programming for this nerve gear, and they're like, hey, boss, there's, like, why are we storing so much of this energy in here? Wouldn't that be dangerous? And they're like, just keep doing what you're doing. And I'm just like, did no one test this? Did no one think, oh, this might be a bad idea to fully immerse someone in a video game with, like, a helmet that uses microwave energy? Heck, we are already scared of microwaves for food about causing brain cancer. It just doesn't feel plausible to me. But if you just look past that and think, oh, cool, look at this dude fighting, like, I guess it works. I mean, there's a lot of fighting. And I think there's just some emotional moments that, again, if you don't look too hard, it's a pretty fun time. So, that's it. I used to put number ratings on these things, but the thing is that I just I look back and I'm like, I put 8 out of 10 on everything. So I need to kind of put some perspective in first. So let me just say, generally recommended-ish. Definitely not my favorite show, like, by a stretch. It definitely, I have too many problems with it and had too many rant sessions to say this is like top-notch, top-tier show. But I can definitely see why it's popular. It's got action. It's got babes, I guess. And it's got sword fighting. And sometimes that's all you need on a Saturday morning, you know? But anyway, that was kind of first run out. Hopefully it wasn't too terrifying. And again, gold star for you for sticking around. And I hope you have an ShamWow day. See you on the flip side, guys. Next review, for the most part, is I'm watching Albinoa Zero right now. I just finished the first episode. That'll be my next review. I'm excited for that. Or maybe not. Who knows? But I'll see you guys later. Bye.